Yeah, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Terra Invicta. We are the most evil faction in the game, the Initiative. And I have advanced time a little bit between episodes over here. And by a little bit, I mean a couple of months? A fairly large amount of time, actually. I don't know for sure how much has passed, but some amount. What has happened? Well, first of all, I've renamed the rest of my Mars places. I've also been spending the boost and the material that we have to go and start developing all these Mars bases. Mars 04 doesn't quite have it yet. I think we need a tiny bit more. Although I am wondering if maybe I should claim one or two of the good asteroids that we've scanned so far rather than developing this. But I think I'm going to give it a go. So that's going to take 12.5 boost. Okay, we should be able to do this and the fusion pile. Yeah, that should be fine. Wasn't able to do it before. Oh, use boost. There we go. There we go. Excellent. Okay. So those are all sorted there, and then, yeah, maybe what I'll do is I'll use the next boost for an asteroid base, or we could go back to looking at Mars, but that's going to be okay. The next thing, and the reason that I started recording right now, is we're about to unlock Alien Movements Tech. And let me tell you, the aliens have been freaking active. There are like 3 or 4 abductions going on like every week. It's actually insane. I do have intel sharing with Humanity First, right? They were one of the factions. They were cool with it. Not tech, relations. No, I thought, hold on. I thought I had it with these guys, but not the Resistance. Was that not what I discovered? Or got intel sharing here and here. Oh, maybe I got myself confused. We had a discussion about some of this on the Discord, and people made a good point about, like, the vibe of these. Humanity First is more obviously anti-alien, but we might have like a similar cynicism. I'm gonna have to check again to see, but I guess not, because I would love to have an intel sharing here. On the other hand, I'm intel sharing with Project Exodus, who's intel sharing within Humanity First. It's not so much that I care about having Humanity First intel, as I want them to have my intel so that they can know where the aliens are and just keep booping them on the head over and over. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. Let's go ahead and unpause. Still hurting a lot on the ops. I keep trying to pick up organizations that give me more ops over here, because especially with all the scanning we're having to do for these alien activities, it is getting a little bit painful. Hell, if we got to the point where we were doing the our ops phases every 3 weeks instead, we'd have more time to build up ops in between actions. But anyway, alien movements. We've completed the Alien Movements project. By studying residue found in the vicinity of reported alien sightings, we have established that, rather than sweating liquid as humans do, these aliens dissipate heat in a manner similar to dry ice sublimating from solid to gas. Fortunately for us, tracking this is relatively straightforward. During the peak of the global war on terror, most nations were already using forward-looking infrared, FLIR, to detect biological aerosol threats. By expanding the quantities and capabilities of such systems, we will be able to detect the presence of this alien byproduct in real time. The FIL's objective, research alien movements, allows direct detection of alien operatives.
We've developed the capability to track the aliens.
We have set up a new organization, drawing upon the resources of various multinational communication companies and national intelligence agencies focused on tracking the movements and activities of the alien agents upon Earth. This will assist us in countering alien attempts to sway Earth governments, but more importantly, it should provide opportunities for us to acquire samples of alien technology or samples of alien themselves. All right, we have an objective: kill an alien, salvage alien technology, and then eventually set our goals as well. There you go. Kill it. Now that we have the ability to effectively track alien movements, we should acquire one for study. We see no reason to take the additional risk of keeping it alive. We should, however, consider our timing of this operation carefully. We do not know how the aliens regard us as a competitor, but it's possible our assets will face retaliation from the aliens or their supporters. Detect an alien operative on Earth, conduct an assassinate mission against it. It is possible to assault alien installations on Earth or in space. May also yield an alien body for study, but it's difficult to predict under what circumstances that might occur. Okay, so it's going to be important for us to get Tyler's investigation higher, because we are going to have to go and do repeated investigation phases to uncover the alien, and then we're going to want our spy to have as much espionage as possible. Granted instruments is possible for +1 to either, which probably the espionage is more important. Chew. Oh yeah, you have... Well, actually, you're a little short on org, but let's do that. And possibly the next time we get some admin I said we're short on org. I meant I'm short on min. Next time we get some orgs that have some min boosters, maybe we'll just feed it to Chew for a little bit. Or we could move some of these aerospace ones around, but we'll see. Anyway, we'll get that. That'll give you an extra point, and that's going to be something. And then, yeah, we're going to have to start detecting these jerk asses. Oh, do I not have a tech going? I do not have a tech going. I queued up thermal mining techniques. It is going to be slow. I'd like that it's going to produce more water in our mines, but it's going to take a while. What is our priority? Do we need the solid core reactor? It's interesting that it didn't auto queue this. So I'm guessing the solid core reactor isn't required to get the Helican drive. Although we might still be using this as an early drive, so I'm still wondering about pushing through. I guess the other thing is I could be getting the tier 2 cores. You know what? I will get this because we might at some point be like, damn, we really are waiting for the settlement mining complex to do. So the sooner we get this, the sooner this next tier stuff will unlock. So I think I'll do that. In terms of focusing, what do I want to do? I mean, we're already locked in for the in situ, so we're going to get the next pick over here, which I think is very important. Neither one of these two has percentages we particularly care to push as much as possible. I might just keep working on my own personal tech to improve myself as much as possible. So I think that's what I'm going to do. It sounds very initiative-y. Oh, that was an automated thing. I canceled all my automated jobs over here, so we're going to get pop-ups for these things. In terms of political status, things are relatively similar. We did integrate Bulgaria, so that's just European Union at this point. And I did go and grab the 4th control point in Germany at this point, because I was under my control point cap. I didn't have a really good and obvious target. With, like, specifically, I'm looking purely at servant stuff because I'm trying not to open up other war fronts as much as possible right now. Although I'm sure the protectorate is only, it's going to come soon. But I thought, oh, you know what? We'll pick up this point in Germany, get that Chuchin, and then maybe we can even consider merging you in. I've got Germany focused on mission control right now. I'm a little confused. Notice the Found Space program is still available over here, which it's a one-time job, and when you complete it, it's supposed to unlock the boost and mission control priorities, except those two are clearly already unlocked, so I'm really confused as to why this is here. I'm very confused. Shouldn't this be gone? Or shouldn't these two be missing? I'm assuming there's some sort of timing glitch, maybe. No, I only played this on the 1.0 release. I didn't start pre-release. Maybe there's something else I don't understand here, but this reads to me as something's gone wrong, but oh well. So I'll see if I can get a mission control point or two. I mean, I'm sure we can get plenty in Germany over here. It's not necessarily, like, this is a pretty beefy thing. We were doing a lot of knowledge boosting for a while, but I figured, if we can sneak in a couple of mission control points before we merge it into the EU proper, that might be worthwhile. So let's see about that. We're very excited for the first Mars base to finish because we really do need volatiles and water kicking in. And a little bit of noble metals would be nice, but that's kind of a limiting factor on some of our expansions right now. Ooh, we've had our first Rex sighting of the aliens. Agents for the initiative have positively identified an intelligent alien operative in the Yakutsk. I'm sure I'm not going to say that right. I shouldn't even try. We may attempt to target this being with missions before it goes into hiding. Okie dokie. And yeah, look, like, the abductions are crazy. There's so many aliens on Earth right now. Luckily, they're not bothering me over here. They're really very active in Russia and occasionally dipping into China. But yeah, they're crazy active over here, and I'm not entirely sure why. I don't know. Also, did humanity first end their alliance with Kuwait, which we do have the executive point over there? A little bit rude, but okay. All right, let's do a quick pass. I don't think anyone's got any more, because we just did a pass through the improvements, and it wasn't there. So, Tyler, we need to get you to start investigating the known alien. Right over here. Ooh, 50-50 chance on that isn't bad. I'm probably not going to spend ops. With the assassination, do you assassinate by boosting with ops? Can't remember what the assassination token is. Wait. Tell me you can assassinate. Yes. Oh, there it is. Okay. For some reason I thought it was a pistol. Oh, yeah, you do boost it with ops. So do I stop investigating things? I mean, investigating gives us more Xeno data. I know we did get the Xeno labs in space. Maybe I should set one up because I do have a little bit of boost. The Xeno labs in space help with, I think, the detection. Yeah, do I stop spending ops so we can boost it? At least some intel. We're kind of going to need the aliens to move into friendly territory as well. There's only the one, right? That we know about. Number 6. That's this. And then low percentages over here. So this one in Nucus is probably an alien. But yeah, our percentage chance on this action is so small. Do I just keep doing the investigations? It does suck to miss out on them. And it would be nice to start accruing some ops, but maybe I do. And we probably won't be able to get the assassination until they move into friendly territory. Now, I want it because I want to advance the quest, but I would also love to trim down the number of aliens on Earth a little bit. And then at some point, we've got to get the ones in space as well. I don't know if we've got any good, important persuade things to do over here. You're not detected by anyone, so I don't have to worry about putting you into hiding. I guess I could use you for a ping. Like maybe I'll ping over here. There's a lot of activity around. Maybe we'll notice someone new. Greg, yeah, so we're kind of in a similar state. You can't ping. I guess I could probably just do some public campaigning somewhere. Again, it doesn't really matter, but I could start doing something like hammering Italy with the intention of picking them up later and barring the humanity first in there. Or, you know what? Hold on. With my espionage.
Your orders?
I'm going to go and purge over here. Yeah, we're not going to be friends with...
Removing our enemies.
Oh, and they're part of the Yugoslavia Federation that they've refounded. We're not going to be friends with the Protectorate. Let's go ahead and open them up as a target. Because they've got a couple of places. Wow, Hungary's still in the EU. They probably will leave the EU once we start some aggro here, but I think that's going to have to be okay. Let's public campaign... We really don't need it very much here. We're going to overwhelm Serbia pretty quickly. Let's public campaign a little bit in Hungary then.
Acknowledged.
And yeah, I guess I'll get you. Look at all the alien activity. Yeah, just do one. Spend the ops, I guess, maybe, I don't know. Like, I can't believe how many aliens are running around here.
Eyes up.
Humanity First and Resistance not doing their job. We were outsourcing, you see? And sometimes we've got to do some of these things in-house instead. 99942 Apophis Passage. The near-Earth asteroid, blah, is passing very close to Earth. First discovered in 2004, the asteroid caused disturb when astronomers initially believed that it could potentially impact the Earth this very year. Thankfully, later observations and calculations dispelled this possibility. At 450 by 170 meters, well, that is big. The asteroid is too small for a permanent settlement, yes, but it is still huge. But its proximity to Earth still presents some opportunities. So we can't do this one because we don't have 50 boost and 50 boost. And we're not servants. So we just go with option 1, which is 58 science, which is kind of unremarkable. That's disappointing. Ooh, missiles. Yes, we'll look to unlock those, please.
Nothing unusual found.
Failed to learn. It was 50-50. Well, repeat and continue.
We've moved the needle.
Repeat and continue that as well. Strange behavior. I think we've got enough science now. I did invest a little bit in science. I don't know. I don't think there's a quick way to spot it. Although I guess we could go here and just, where's the science? Right there. So 8, 10, 19, 26, 28. Wait, did I loop? I think I looped already. Starting with Chew. 10, 12, 21, 28. And we're back at 28. Now, I feel like 35 is kind of a magic number, so I think I do actually have to invest in more science. So I think Tyler and Chew are going to focus very much on investigation and espionage right now, and the rest will keep pumping into science. Another alien detected. Yep, not a surprise. I mean, maybe one will have lower stats than others. I have to double check which of the missile techs I specifically want to pursue. One of them are the ones guaranteed. One of the ones is a percentage chance, which might be a little bit better. Okay, purge number 1 is done. Yeah, terminate the non-aggression pact. Yeah, I know. Maybe it was dumb. But I think I want some more targets. These would be really good for us to have. We've got to do a little bit of hostile takeover. I really hate that Humanity First has like 1 pip here and here.
Ready for my mission.
Okay, so espionage, you're going to come here and you're going to purge the second point in Serbia.
Targeting the
Thank you very much.
At your service.
And
We'll see
do
what we
that,
can
and then you
find.
keep investigating, and that's fine. There's nothing for you to burninate. Just, yeah, do a little bit of unrest reduction, because it's quite... I hate when it does that. It's pretty unresty over here in Bosnia-Herzegovina. Found space program. Again, hold on. See, we got the found space program, but boosted mission control, something's not right. Right? Like, why do I need to found the mission control at all? Or with found space program at all if this is going? Unless, does it open it up in another region? No, you only have one region. What is going on here? I did post about it earlier in the Discord. Oh, okay, hold on. I did actually get a response now after post starting the recording. EU countries can do mission control without one because of the ESA. Oh, so the European Space Agency, which I think is an org that I just recently purchased for one of my people. I picked up something with the command. Is it? I don't even know if it's an org they're talking about, or if it's just the existence of being in the EU. Wonder where that gets represented. Like, is there a region with a special thing that represents? But okay, that is very interesting, and I don't know if there's some other ones where countries. It would be great to cycle through every countries where we have at least one control point. I mean, we've got this view, which is great for some things, but if anyone's doing work in a field that isn't important, then that would be annoying. This is all EU, right? That's all been merged in? Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just confirm that. We'll finish picking up Serbia here. And yeah, we'll have to get it to leave its federation. We definitely want the fission reactor, right? That's a for sure.
Person of interest surveilled.
All right. We're starting to get some intel on one of the xenoforms.
Cooling off.
You know what? Repeat and continue that.
Public
That's fine.
opinion is moving
Repeat
in
and
our
continue
direction.
this as well in Hungary. Because we're going to have to do a crackdown here. That'll be good practice for Tyler's investigation. Solar array, we absolutely want that. Yeah, Hungary leaves the Federation, which sort of expected, and it's annoying, but it's fine. Another alien operative. I mean, unless we've discovered the same one again. I think we've seen that before.
Are now in charge.
All right, we've got all this. Great. And so you are not in the EU, and you can't do the space program stuff. Okay, let's just run funding for now. And we might change that after, but that's really interesting. Oh, Lucky Strike. Nice. Would have been great to push it more. See, here's where we need 35 science. Dang, that would have been nice. But yeah, Lucky Strike is still nice. So Luna 2's got even more resources than before. Oh, actually, speaking of boosts. So where do I want to go? Intel? Solar system, there's the tags. Can I filter for green? I mean, I can sort by green, I'm sure. So 18% is the current cost increase, and currently it's decreasing. We could jump on one of these fours. Has recently passed. Penalty will increase. Yeah. So like we might want to jump on these now, although someone's already set up on a couple of these. That's a lot of fissibles. I kind of like that. What is the deal with Toth here? Actually, that is... Wow, 3.9 is considered like the 3-point fissibles. And I like that it's got a little bit of everything. This does seem like a good spot. 9.3 boost to launch. I think we're going to do it. And then I can't do these right now because I don't have enough. So we'll just wait. But yeah, let's go ahead and lock that in. Which again, theoretically can add a little bit to our maintenance cost. It's going to have to be okay. Yes, I know we're above our control limit here. We might be looking to do some integrations at some point. Oh, I can go ahead and pull in Germany now. Although I should at very least allow it to get one more control point here, or mission control. I'm actually wondering if we should just keep chooching in Germany here. Unless we're over... I wonder if one of these smaller guys is ready to be soaked in. Oh. Right, this is European Union as a whole, so you're already soaked in. Okay. Montenegro. I think I just added you to Federation not that long ago. And you're done your funding. Oh, see? Hold on. Yeah, see, I missed this. You don't have to do that. Just do your mission control. That's fine. Mission control and still maxing out. Yeah, your funding is maxed out. Probably don't want to go and absorb you yet, do I? Funding's good there. At some point, I want to grab the third point in Netherlands and get them ready to be pulled into funding and this, and then the other stuff. That's still looking all right. I don't know that I'm going to pull anything else in. Oh, should just ally Serbia, make sure that's locked in properly. I mean, I don't think that would cause an issue.
Acknowledged.
Okay.
Where do you need
Tyler? Yeah, you aren't still investigating, so we probably won't do the crackdown here. And besides, we don't have the points yet, regardless. And yeah, I'm assuming we are so not in shape to go and boop you. It's still sitting at a base of 0. I could start assassinating alien stuff, but that's no good. Let's do some more of the intel, because you know what we can. And I'll just put you on auto. Yeah, protect and stuff. That's going to be okay. All right.
Unless you too want to be showered in liquid lead, make damn sure the coolant circuit doesn't break again.
Oh, heavy fission pile.
And see to it that these statues of your predecessors are removed. Chairman Soren van Beek meeting his new chief of engineering.
Well, that is dark. So looks like they picked, I know it says it in the other thing, they picked Arrival International Relations. I don't know if some of these are important, but the percentage is pretty low. I don't think we're going to push on this. We're going to keep working on our own stuff. I wonder if I would prefer, you know what? I don't know how much people are investing in here. Let's push this up, actually. Get it done. Reduces the chance of dry hole event, which would be annoying because it would cost us some of our resources. When does the first mine come up? I think 3 was the one we started. You didn't continue again. Hold on. Pretty sure this is the first one we started. 10th of June. So it's still going to take a while. Okay.
Order is returning.
Just put on continue. More missiles. So yeah, I'm going to have to go and look through the missile stuff and see where we're at. We'll do one more repeat and continue, but, and then I might stop on Hungary. I don't think we're looking to get anything else for a while. Another alien noted. Ooh, near miss. Giving us a tiny bit of science. Molten core. Okay. I don't know if I'll necessarily favorite it or not. We'll see. I'll just leave it there. Chechia. I don't really want to go and attack there, though, because it's kind of a mix. Although, maybe the Protectorate will go, because there's a Protectorate agent here. Maybe they'll go and take that base point, which I'm kind of in favor of. Arrival Sociology. Allows oh, sorry, I cut that off. Vacuum electrostatic principles is probably something we're very interested in seeing complete. What's the deal with these tooltips? I just have to spawn another one here. I don't know. We might even end up pushing that at some point, but let's keep focusing on the in situ. I think that's going to be fine.
Here's what we found.
Investigation complete. Yes, set this as a favorite. I got to take a look. There might be some XP to spend. We might have gotten some new org cycling in. Well, I think they tend to come in at like the halfway part of the month. All right, well, we're at the planning phase. Let's see. So first of all, augments. So you are just going to get science, because I still want overall science. Except for the espionage and investigator. They're going to get those 2 things. But everyone else is going to get some science to try to push us over the hump. And then org-wise, ooh, we do have another booster. That's very nice. For pure money, which we have tons of. Thank you, Spoils. 5 stabilized nation. Meh. No new missions. +1 to our actual science rating. And some various percentages. I don't know. Maybe it's worth picking this up for now. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's going to get cut, but there's no maintenance. And it's just money right now, and that's fine. But yeah, this one is less interesting to me. And does anyone have access to a... No one else meets a filter for one of these orgs. Okay. That's going to have to be fine.
Moving in.
I guess you're just going to keep visiting
Investigating
places.
alien site.
And I suppose
for
if
my
I don't have
mission.
anyone to assassinate or purge, you're going to come over here and just do a surveil.
Surveilling target area.
Now, I've been surveilling these various actions for a long time. They haven't planted xenoflora in ages.
Setting a watch.
They're too busy doing abductions.
We found nothing of note.
I don't know what level intel we've got with that alien yet, but it's not going to be at the Kappa 5 yet. Okay, so I'll just continue this. We're not going to repeat this one. More strange behavior, an alien detected, which might be the same one. More of the missiles and torpedo techs. Because we're going to want to boop the ship that's in orbit at some point soon. Or ships that are doing the surveillance, if at all possible.
We found something.
Because they are getting free abduction scores all over the world constantly from those. Which might mean it's time for another base in orbit. I'm going to wait for one of the mines to come online. Maybe, I don't know. I guess I should probably just go, let's get a tier 2 orbital, take 3 points, which we've got. I'm going to get another low Earth orbit. We'll start at level 2 immediately. And then, yeah, throw a solar collector. And let's get some xenolabs, because +1 to alien detection. And then we might just get one little space base here. So solar collector. So that's +5. And how much we need for these? 10. Okay. So we get 30 for these. Okay, so 3 to 2 is the ratio. No, 2 to 3. There you go. Oh, and then we're very conveniently exactly at a boost. Okay, so we'll get this started. And
Ready for orders.
yeah, you got nothing. Just automate.
Where do you need
Might
me?
do a few cycles if everyone just automated for a bit.
Okay.
Although, out of curiosity,
Reporting in.
if you were to go to try to boop Alien 6, that is the one with we've got some intel. No, it is at level 5 intel. We've maxed out the intel on that. We're still just at 1%. I mean, we could spend a bunch of ops to get it up to 3. I mean, a bunch of ops is... Yeah, I guess maybe we should start saving that up. Okay, so we're not going to do the assassination, but Tyler, I will move your investigation to Xenoform 1. Although our percentage chance is even lower on that guy. Yeah. Just do that, and I'm not going to spend any boost. Just do your best, Tyler.
Investigating target.
I believe in you.
Securing our control.
1/3 chance, will be annoying fail. Targeted by resistance, investigate Councilor mission. Oh,
The less we
yeah, maybe
burn,
you should go to ground if
the
someone's
longer we will
specifically
survive.
investigating you.
And the less we depend upon burning our natural resources, the fewer territorial conflicts we will suffer. It is forever bewildering
but
to me.
Why have natural resources if we're not burning them?
Simple concept.
They're there to be used. Ooh, gas core. That is going to be exciting. We're going to be eager for that to actually happen. But yeah, let's keep pushing the in situ for now. I think that's still okay.
Tracking failed.
Repeat and continue.
Violence is abating.
Strange behavior. I know. Alien detected. Alien conspiracy theories spread. A number of, often conflicting and mutually exclusive, conspiracy theories about the aliens are spreading like wildfire over social media. I feel like the comma works here, but I probably would have used an M dash for that to sort of make the... It's almost like a side comment, a little bit more removed from the sentence, as opposed to feeling like it's a constant flow here. That's just my Yes, I am a large language model. I love M dashes so much. Maybe it's because punctuation is scary and M dashes you can just slap in everywhere. It's fine. Some of the most popular theories are that the so-called aliens are nothing but government surveillance drones, or that the crashing UFOs are really nothing but swamp gas combusting in the atmosphere. Some even think that... I love how it's a reverse alien conspiracy. The conspiracy is that aliens aren't real. Some even think there may be secret factions planning to sell Earth out to the aliens. What? People, I mean, we're not planning on selling out Earth to the aliens. We're planning on selling out Earth to ourselves? I don't know. People caught up in this nonsensical fear-mongering are beginning to hamper efforts to combat the very real issues caused by the alien arrival. So we could ignore it. Opinion boost, suffer a loss, shape the narrative. 61 money. Well, we have tons of money. We get public boost. That's good. Fan the flames. Costs us a lot of influence. Actually, why is this even clickable? We have 101 influence. This looks like it costs 1, 2, 3. Whatever, we'll just go and spend cache.
Things are stabilizing.
That was weird. I think. Oh, I should rename this. This is our, what did I call the other one? Earth. Low. Xeno Psi. And then it doesn't update here for whatever reason. Oh, and then Faxian base is over on one of the asteroids. Okay, I don't necessarily need to name that one. More inductions. Yeah, it's just Russia, China. They're just bouncing around. Sometimes maybe Mongolia, sometimes Kazakhstan. But they're not travelers. They don't like to move around for whatever reason. Here, we can hide the battle tanks here and thin this out a little bit. I mean, at some point, I definitely hide the bases as well, but I want to keep an eye, especially for like when the Mars 3 status changes. We're getting there. Any chance people have some level ups? Ooh, yes. Okay. Again, we're going to keep pumping science for now. Okay. Oh, any org changes? Oh, yes. Hold on. Many org changes. I might want to save Tyler's in case we find some investigation. I do want anything that gives us more ops because we are just choked on ops. It doesn't really make sense for you to have assault alien, but I don't know if it matters for everyone. Like, because you can already do it, Gemma. Yeah. We still have an operative because you have a little bit of command. You already have it too. So yeah, it doesn't matter. So maybe I'll just shove it onto one of the executives. We'll do this just because we need extra ops generation. Thank you very much. And what are these symbols? No project public campaign. No, I think we can live without those. And no one has access to that top row, right? No, okay. We might not have the money for it, or we might not have the requirements, but that seems okay. All right. I think I can just go. Oh, I might want to do an explicit go to ground. You know what? I'm with everyone. We've got a couple of enemies. Let's say I go to Normandy.
Initiating deep.
On the basis that I don't think anyone's going to be adjacent to anything over here. So we'll just do a big go to ground. Okay, I don't need you because you're fine. Or I don't need to do it for you because you're fine.
Going silent.
Yeah, everyone else.
Standing by.
I'm sorry, can you not go to ground? Megastar makes it so you can't go to ground. People are always tracking your private jet. See, this is why we've got to buy all social media so that we can shape the narrative and take complete control over world politics. You know, it's simple. That's all we have to do. Nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, all's fair in war and making tons and tons of money. And then, low space science. I could upgrade you to tier 2, but I don't think there's any reason to do it. Probe has arrived. Oh, on Ceres. Were you already marked green? Is that why? Yeah, you are. I think I had just done it blind. And 9 boost. Okay. I should have saved some boost for that, but I didn't know what the timing was. Let's not build anything else in space. I think the xenoscience may be okay. There's our institute.
Each and every day. Yet, no matter how humanity might evolve over the centuries to come, one thing will never change.
War.
Everything we are and everything we do depends upon water.
Well, that's true. Okay.
Chancellor Li Qingzhao, Public Lecture, Xi'an Jiaotong University.
Oh, and there we go. Superconducting magnets have been automatically selected for research next. Okay, so we probably want to keep pushing there because I want to get the superconducting magnets, and it does have a lot of non-guaranteed projects, including I think the lithium spray radiator is the best radiator we can have for a while. I think that's one of the primo ones that we like to use. I don't know if any of these other... I wonder what the maglev trains are. The cyclotron. That's... No, because I was thinking, oh, is that the thing that generates antimatter? But it's way too early for that, so that can't be that. I don't remember what the cyclotron does. That might be something you load on a ship, actually. Does it increase? It might increase particle weapon damage. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, we'll leave it here because it is the focus towards the Helican drive. And that's cool. Do I want to split? I could split a little bit. as long as we're not going to be competed here, and probably people are spreading, I think what I'll do is I'll keep working this just to keep chooching through some of our personal projects. Let's split that a little bit. Okay, that seems fine to me. The other thing that seems fine is putting a cut in right now. So that was good. I was actually a little bit worried that maybe there wasn't going to be enough going on this episode, because like I wanted to start the recording because we were getting a story-based tech. I'm like, how much is really going to happen? And really, like, politically, not too much is shuffled around, but we established new bases, and we are trying to make progress on some of the alien stuff. But yeah, it's unlikely that we'll be able to assassinate an alien unless they're in territory we control. I suppose we could make a move to control Russia, but I want to stay buddies with humanity first for a while, and I'd love to share intel with them. I guess I didn't go and try another attempt to communicate with them to confirm whether or not we can, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't there in the previous episodes, right? I'm pretty sure. I wonder if the wiki for the factions and relations has been updated, because there is a there's a table on the wiki that for the factions page or diplomacy page, I think maybe it's faction, that has a grid that shows the maximum relationship that you can have with the various factions depending on who you're playing and which AI you're talking about. But it is currently, or last time I checked, which was a few days ago, it is hidden between this information is out of date. You can still click on it to see it, but it is clearly out of date because I guess pre 1.0, the initiative could never make intel sharing pacts with anyone. And now clearly we can because we have it with at least 2 people. But yeah, I'm going to have to recheck these guys to see if one versus the other have. I would love to share intel with humanity first, and with the hope that they go and just boop a lot of aliens on the head, but we'll have to see, and then we'll check up the wiki page again. Anyway, thanks for watching another episode. Next time, I think we'll probably do a little bit of time skipping again, because I don't think we're on the cusp of anything crazy happening. So I'll come back to you soon. See you, folks. Bye bye.